Alright everyone, well I'm sure you thought I was slacking on this project, stopped working on it, but in reality I was actually just finishing up my rebuild on my chopper bike. I wanted to redo that one before getting back to this bike, and really I have been focusing on it quite a bit lately. My main focus was to try to get it started, just to make sure that everything I had made would actually work before I went any further on it. So I'm just going to take you real quick through everything, cover stuff you haven't seen yet that I haven't posted. So, excuse the fact that it's just completely a wiring nightmare right now. I just wanted to get everything together so it would actually run. So first up, you can see here the VR sensor with the 36-to-1 trigger wheel. That way I can run the crank. When this is all done, I'm going to build a shield around this sort of thing so it'll be all enclosed so there won't be any issues there. But that's your crank trigger for running the ignition. And then up here, you can see that I did the mounting for the fuel rail. So that is securely mounted. Again, I'm using Dodge Neon injectors. Those are 19 pound-per-hour injectors. I'm going to need something a little bit bigger once I finally get it going, but again, just to get it started, that's what I used. Up here, just for display purposes, you've got boost gauge up top, air-fuel ratio gauge on the bottom. Just some cheapo fuel, fuel filter right here for high pressure systems. Over here, through this mess of wiring, you can see this is actually the intake air temp sensor here. Again, Dodge Neon throttle body here. System, Megasquirt version 2, actually Megasquirt 2 version 3.0. I'm running MS Extra code on it. Everything worked out really well. I built it myself, and everything checked out, and it's working like a champ so far, so I've been really pleased with that. Fuel pump itself, just some random one I got off eBay, seems to be working just fine, so shouldn't have any issues there. I didn't need a whole lot of fuel flow requirements, so I wasn't too worried about it. We swap around to the other side. The bike doesn't have handlebars right now because I stole them from my chopper project. They actually worked out really well on that. For a coil, I'm actually using the dual output coil wasted spark setup from a Buick 3.8 liter. So it's actually worked out fantastic. I'm really happy with it, and I have a couple of them lying around my work. So in case this one ever goes bad, I have some backups. So I'm pretty happy about that. Fuel pressure regulator. Again, just a cheapo eBay thing. It seems to be working just fine for now. No issues there. Innovate LC1 wideband and controller. That's what all this mess of goodness here is. Obviously this will all be tucked away, hopefully mounted nicely once this is all done, but just trying to get it started for now. Engine oil temp sensor there. This is the turbo oil feed line here, running from the oil pump, and then the turbo oil return line here. You can see goes up in there. It's got a couple of bends, and it's not as big diameter as I would like, but this thing doesn't make a whole lot of oil pressure, so hopefully it should work out okay for me. And then if you're wondering what this line here is my fuel return line. This will have a fitting to the tank once it's all done somewhere. I'm not sure where just yet, to clean all that stuff up. So again, there's a lot of stuff going on here. It's messy as can be right now, but I was really just trying to get it to the point where it could start. The engine itself does need a rebuild. It's definitely pouring some oil out on the right hand cylinder, so I'm going to have to take the top end off and do the rings, and probably do the cam chain guide, that sort of thing. But right now, let's give it a shot here, see if we can fire this thing up. Also, I got everything hooked up to the laptop here, so turn on the Megasquirt. Fuel pump cycles. Take a look at all the screen here. You got your RPM, throttle position, pulse width, engine coolant temp, ignition, fuel load. It's your map sensor reading, air fuel ratio, and your manifold air temp. So let's crank it over and see what happens. Ooh. Alright, so there you have it. It runs, and that's on pretty much the worst tune known to man. So I've got a lot of work to do once I get it all apart and get everything freshened up so it all runs as it's supposed to. But it's amazing that these engines will run on just about any configuration. I mean, that tune is really, really, really bad. But it runs, so it's a miracle. I'm very, very excited. I've been working really hard to get to this point, and I can't wait to get everything back apart, get it all straightened up, cleaned up, rebuild the rear subframe here, a little bit better design, make it for a 2-up so my wife can ride too with me. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun once it's done. It's just going to be a really neat bike, and I can't wait. I hope you guys really like the video. Alright, thanks.